It's a new day.
This is New Day Northwest. Now, here's Margaret Larson.
Good morning and welcome to New Day Northwest. Late last week, all of King got together for a big party with a purpose. The event was called Connected, and it brought more than 20 local nonprofits together in one space to inspire people to get more involved in the community. It was so much fun. There was even carpool karaoke, and we'd have to say that there was one performance that really stole the spotlight. Please take a look.
We tried to make up for our bad singing with extra props and enthusiasm. How'd it go?
You can watch the whole video if for any reason you wanted to on our Facebook page. More of producer Sue Ring's beautiful voice. She had the mic and the rest of us sort of trying to get away from the mic. It's all on New Day's Facebook page. All right, so this Thursday, dozens of restaurants across Western Washington will donate 30 to 50% of their proceeds to another great cause. Lifelong's Chicken Soup Brigade delivers meals to people who are homebound by chronic and life-threatening illnesses. One of the restaurants taking part is Deadline in Seattle's Pioneer Square, and this morning we welcome their chef, Felipe Prieto. It's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Margaret. Thank you for having us.
Waiting for me to get through the carpool karaoke. Tell us a little bit about what we're making today.
Well, we're gonna make a roasted cauliflower with some chimichurri sauce, which is kind of like an Argentinian pesto. So it's kind of our intake on basically what Argentinians would do with steak. We're trying to recreate it with vegetables. So
that sounds great.
Yeah, so we just have some green garlic cream. We have some roasted cremini mushrooms, a poached egg, and some breadcrumbs, and then we're just gonna kind of like
put it
work together and make it happen.
Let's do it, because this dish is great for vegetarians, right?
Exactly.
But, you know, others of us who are eating meat still like to take some days without that. So cauliflower is kind of having a moment.
Exactly. And I mean, for us in Deadline, what we try to do is kind of like keep a good balance between, you know, meat eaters and then vegetarians, and trying to create kind of like an all-inclusive menu. So we focus a lot on vegetables, but of course you can have an amazing burger if you go and
if you want to. Well,
exactly.
Nothing wrong with a burger. Okay,
exactly.
let's put it together, shall we?
Alrighty. So we start with the green garlic cream that we have here. It's the best time of the year for this type of product.
You can't see that, but it looks pretty good.
So
smells so good.
Basically, I'm just gonna put this on the bottom of the plate so the cauliflower doesn't just like move around a whole lot. And then we have this cauliflower that we pre-roasted and marinated with the chimichurri, which is kind of like as I said before, an herbaceous pesto with cilantro,
really good.
Smoked paprika.
There's something a little bit better than pesto about it. I don't know exactly what it is, but it has a little more
depth. Yeah, I don't know. It's more fun, I think, more spices. Then we're gonna go with the mushrooms right here.
Now on your menu, obviously, you have meat and vegetables. Do you have desserts?
Oh yeah. Right now, so we're a cocktail lounge, so it's funny for me because it's the first time that I'm working in a bar. So finding that balance between like not having like a huge menu, you know, because we focus a lot in our cocktails. So we have 2 desserts right now.
There's nothing wrong with focusing a lot on your cocktails.
Yeah, right?
I think that's
would you mind handing me that little bag over there? Yeah,
there
perfect. So this is smoked garlic aioli. We just
wow, I could just squirt that straight in my mouth.
Oh yeah, no, it's like good. So good.
I won't, but I could.
Well, I'm just gonna heat it up a little bit here.
Okay.
And then we just, it's very potent, so we just like to do a little thing right here.
So when you see the small stripe, go
That's
cautiously.
It. Yeah, exactly. And then we have our poached egg right here.
Wow. Now, is that an Argentinian thing to top things with eggs, or is that just?
I think that's something.
That's a you thing.
Yeah, that's something that I got from the American culture. I think eggs on top of everything goes well. So there's some breadcrumbs right here, just for some texture.
Look at that. So we've got the flavors, but we also have the crunchy things, the soft things, the saucy things,
exactly.
the egg.
Yeah, you wanna consider like a lot of variables.
Do you want your little microgreens here?
Yes, please.
Those are adorable. What's in there?
Thank you. So it's micro cilantro, it's mizuna and amaranth. So we like to just keep our fresh herbs in the kitchen because it just adds like some charm to the food, you know.
Do you guys grow this
No,
yourselves?
so there's this amazing guy, his name is Mac the Green Man.
Mac the Green Man?
Yeah, he's like
We need to get Mac the Green Man on the show.
He's amazing. You guys would love him. He's like
Okay,
70
we'll look
years
into that.
old guy, and he's the best farmer we have so far.
Wow.
So
Now what's this?
this is the chimichurri, just to finish it, just to add some color to the plate, and that's
so beautiful.
basically it.
I would hesitate to dive in, but I would. I would dive in. That looks so good.
Thank you
Jim
so much.
Bassan, the lead server at Deadline Seattle, is here. Tell us a bit about your ambiance. And I understand you have, it says right here on my notes, you have a champagne room, which is extremely important to me. Please tell me more about that.
So it's sort of an Art Deco theme throughout all of the restaurant. Upstairs is our champagne bar. Moet, Veuve Clicquot, and Ruinart are the sort of the featured products, with a few lower tier champagnes on that list. It's just sort of, everybody likes champagne.
Everybody likes champagne. That is true. Tell me about the restaurant's commitment to Dine Out for Life and to Chicken Soup Brigade, why this is important to you guys.
Well, so when we all came together to start Deadline, it was important for us to give back to the community because we've all worked in bars and restaurants that don't do that much. So like while we were opening, we were volunteering at the Mission when we had free time, and it was just important, once we find a good cause, we just try to help them out.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. We've been very lucky. The restaurant community here in Seattle has done a lot for hunger and for other causes, and we very much appreciate your leadership on this. And that's happening on Thursday. Okay, wine pairing, what would you say?
Well, so we chose an Argentinian Malbec because we think that it makes sense to just go with the theme. We have a very rich sauce, so we want some wine like an Argentinian Malbec to pair it.
And since you are a cocktail bar, when we come in for food, we can get some really good advice about wine or other cocktails.
Or other cocktails, exactly. Like we were just talking with Jimmy, we're like, oh, we're a cocktail bar and we brought a wine. How fun it is, you know? But we just chose a very emblematic dish that we have right now that is very, very Argentinian focused, so we decided to highlight our Malbec right now. But yeah, I mean, like we have amazing pairings and very untraditional pairings that you can get broccolini with an old-fashioned, and surprisingly, it works. You know,
really?
These guys are
See,
very
now,
talented.
I never would have thought of that. Where did you learn to cook?
In Argentina. I'm originally from Colombia, but I left when I was like 17 to study graphic design, but I ended up being a chef.
See, you're still an artist.
Yeah, I'm still getting there, I think.
I can see. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much for having
it.
us.
Again, Dining Out for Life takes place Thursday, April 26th. Please visit our website for more details on Deadline Seattle, Chicken Soup Brigade, Lifelong, and the overall event. Still ahead for us, Seattle Storm Guard Jewel Lloyd joins us to chat about her role on the U.S. women's national basketball team and their upcoming big game against China at Key Arena. We'll be right back.
This New Day cooking segment brought to you by Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery, powered by Electrolux.